Don't take the Brainrots. Part 1, the basement rule. The very first thing everyone told me when I moved into the old dorm house was simple. Whatever you do, don't take the Brainrots. At first, I thought it was some dumb tradition the older players used to scare newbies. You know, like a creepy initiation ritual. Until I heard them myself. Those strange round creatures, barely the size of a basketball, with big dark eyes and tiny arms. They looked silly, almost cute, if not for the fact that they always appeared where no one remembered placing them. On the stairs, in the bathroom, beside the fridge, on the windowsill, as if they moved on their own. But the rule remained. Don't touch them. Don't pick them up. Don't take a Brainrot. Of course, I broke that rule. Half H2, the night I messed up. It was late when I heard scratching sounds coming from the basement. I grabbed my phone flashlight, because apparently my survival instincts don't exist, and went to check it out. The basement was cold, damp, and smelled like old wood. And right there in the middle sat a small cardboard box. On top of the box, a Brainrot. A white one, with huge black eyes staring straight into mine. I don't know what snapped inside my brain. Maybe I wanted to prove everyone wrong. Maybe curiosity just beat common sense. I picked it up. The Brainrot made a tiny squeaky noise, and instantly the whole house reacted. The lights flickered, the air turned cold, and I heard multiple footsteps upstairs. Fast, light, rushing footsteps. I put the Brainrot back down, panicking, but it was already too late. The followers. When I rushed upstairs, the hallway wasn't empty anymore. Brainrots. Dozens of them. They stood everywhere, on cupboards, on the floor, on the railing, silent, motionless, facing me. And all of them slowly turned their heads at the exact same time. One of them opened its mouth, trying to speak. Baka. I froze. They normally only made goofy noises in the game, not words. Baka. Back. Back. Their voices layered together, echoing like a horrible choir. They wanted me to return the one I took. There was just one problem. The Brainrot I placed back on the box wasn't the same one anymore. The wrong one. I ran back into the basement. The box was there, but the Brainrot sitting on it had changed. Its head was bigger. Its arms were longer. Its eyes weren't round anymore. They looked human. It wasn't the one I'd lifted. It was trying to copy me. And when it spoke, it used my own voice. Why did you take me? My legs almost gave out. From upstairs, I heard Brainrots. Moving. Fast. Clumsy. Dozens of them. One tumbled down the stairs. Another crawled toward me. A third began mimicking the way I walked. They weren't chasing me. They were trying to become me. The escape. I bolted out of the basement, practically tripping up the stairs. My hands shook as I grabbed the door handle. The whole house hummed like something enormous was waking up beneath it. I shoved the door open and froze. Brainrots covered the outside too. Some perched on the roof. Some clung to the fence. Some hung from the trees by their tiny arms. All staring, all watching. One spoke in my roommate's voice. Don't take us. Another copied my friend Tyler's voice. Don't take the Brainrots. And a third whispered with my voice, perfect, identical. Or we'll take you. Then, from deep inside the basement, something massive cracked, groaned, and moved. The real nightmare was only beginning. Heading. Don't take the Brainrots. Part 2, the one that copies. The Brainrots didn't move. Not at first. They just watched me. Hundreds of little faces glowing under the dim porch light. Eyes unblinking. Bodies perfectly still like living statues. It felt like they were deciding something. Judging me. The wind stopped. The night froze. Even the crickets went silent. A single Brainrot stepped forward. Not rolled, not waddled. It walked on 2 legs. Its body stretched upward, bones cracking, spine unfolding like someone assembling a mannequin from the inside. And when it stood, it was taller than me. Its face began to shift. My jawline, my hair, my eyes. It was turning into me. But it wasn't finished. Its mouth opened unnaturally wide, tearing at the corners, as my own voice poured out. You took me. Now I take you. The other Brainrots echoed it in broken harmony, their voices glitching. Take you. Take you. Take you. My legs finally reacted. I ran. The chase. The whole neighborhood was wrong. Every house was dark. Every streetlight flickered. Every mailbox had a Brainrot sitting on top, staring. As I sprinted down the road, those little creatures started tumbling after me, rolling, hopping, skidding, moving in quick, unnatural bursts. Not coordinated, not graceful, but unstoppable. And behind them, the tall thing, the Brainrot wearing my shape, walked calmly, like it already knew I couldn't escape. I turned into the woods, branches slapping my face. My lungs burned. The ground was uneven and slippery. Then I heard it. Footsteps. My footsteps. Perfect copies of the way I ran. The rhythm, the weight, the speed. It was learning me. I ducked behind a tree, trying not to breathe loudly. The forest went dead quiet, except for the soft rustling of dozens of tiny feet searching. A whisper brushed my ear from behind me. Found you! I spun around. Nothing. Then something grabbed my ankle. A Brainrot. Its eyes glowed like headlights. I kicked it away and sprinted deeper into the woods. The shack. After what felt like hours, I stumbled into an abandoned hunter's shack. I barricaded the door with a rusted metal locker and collapsed inside, gasping for breath. The walls were covered in carvings, dozens of them. Same phrase repeated over and over. Don't take them, don't take them, don't take them. Underneath, scratched in with something sharp. They copy whoever takes them. Then, another line. They replace what they copy. And the final one. If one transforms, it never turns back. My stomach dropped. The tall creature outside, the one taking my shape. It wasn't trying to chase me. It was trying to replace me. A sudden thud hit the wall. Another. Another. The Brainrots had found the shack. Their squeaky little voices chanted, "Let us in! Let us in! Let us in!" I held my breath as the wooden door began to warp. Then, silence. No more bumps. No more scratching. No more voices. Just quiet. Too quiet. Through a crack in the boards. Nothing. No Brainrots. No tall creature. No movement. For a moment, I thought they had vanished. Until I turned around. The one inside. I thought I was looking into a mirror. Same clothes, same face, same expression. But the eyes were wrong. Too dark. Brett, too deep. Too empty. It was the tall Brainrot, fully transformed into me. "Get out of my shack," it said in a perfect copy of my voice. Better than I could do it. I backed away slowly. It stepped closer. "This place is mine now." "No," I whispered. "You can't." I already did. It tilted its head, smiling with lips that didn't quite move right. "You took me first." My chest tightened. The creature's face twitched. Once, twice, like reality around it was glitching. "If you want your life back, it said, voice sinking into a deeper tone. You must take someone else. I shook my head violently. No, I'm not doing that. Its smile widened, stretching too far. Then I will. The switch. The shack door crashed open. Brainrots flooded inside like a wave of furry nightmares. Climbing the walls, ceiling, furniture, filling every corner with glowing eyes. The creature duplicated my voice again. Take him. Every Brainrot stared at me. Then the tall creature whispered, switch. The world blurred, my vision warped. I felt something pulling at my face, my skin, my thoughts. Like someone else was trying to fit inside my mind. I screamed. Something screamed back, in my exact voice. Then everything went black. The aftermath. I woke up outside. Morning sunlight. Birds chirping. Normal neighborhood sounds. For a moment, I thought it was all a nightmare. Until I walked up to my house and saw myself standing on the porch. Smiling. Normal looking. Perfect. Hey, the other me said casually. Rough night? And the worst part, my roommate opened the door and waved at him, not me. They couldn't see me. They could only see it. The creature leaned in toward me and whispered, "You're the copy now." Then it closed the door, leaving me outside, invisible, replaced. And from the bushes behind me, hundreds of tiny eyes opened. The Brainrots hadn't left me. They were waiting. For what? I didn't know. Yet. H1 says don't take the Brainrots. Part 3. I didn't sleep. I didn't breathe normally either. I don't even know if I could. After being replaced, I wasn't sure what I was anymore. But the worst part wasn't my blurry reflection in the puddles, or the fact that the sunlight hurt my eyes. It wasn't the silence in my chest where my heartbeat should have been. It was the way the Brainrots watched me. Not hostile, not curious, patient. As if waiting for instructions. But not from me. From the one pretending to be me. Aura, the new me. The creature living my life didn't waste a second. It walked outside with my exact posture, my exact hairstyle, my exact lazy morning expression, even rubbing its eyes the same way I always did. My roommate came out too, cheerful as ever. "Dude, you're up early!" "Yeah," the fake me said with a laugh. Didn't sleep well. I watched from behind a tree while the two chatted. Every word the creature said felt like someone tightening a rope around my neck. It wasn't imitating me. It was becoming me. It even grabbed my favorite hoodie off the porch and threw it on. And the moment it left with my roommate, heading to the store, it looked over its shoulder at the bushes where I was hiding. Its smile stretched unnaturally wide. A silent message. You don't belong anymore. The Brainrot that could talk. When they left, one Brainrot crawled toward me. Not the usual squeaky kind. This one was different. Its fur was darker. Its eyes glowed stronger. And when it spoke, its voice was glitchy, like 3 people whispering at once. You are unstable. I stepped back. You can talk? Yes. We talk when we choose. It blinked slowly, head tilting. You are not complete. What does that mean? You have been taken. A pause. And you have not taken in return. I felt a cold pressure in my chest. The Brainrot continued. A copy without a source fades. Fades into what? It didn't blink this time. Into nothing. My stomach dropped. So what do I have to do? The Brainrot crawled closer, placing its tiny hand on my shoe. If you want to remain, you must replace another. My blood froze. No, I'm not ruining someone else's life. The Brainrots stared. You already ruined ours. The hive under the house. They guided me back into the basement. The darkness inside wasn't natural. It clung to the walls like fog, swirling in shapes that felt alive. The hole in the floor, the one that had cracked open when the Brainrots surrounded the house, was still there. But now, it wasn't just a hole, it was a tunnel. Narrow, deep, pulsing faintly. Against every instinct I had left, I climbed inside. The walls were damp and warm, almost like breathing skin. Brainrots clung to the ceiling like bats, cooing softly as I passed. The deeper I went, the more the tunnel widened, until I reached a massive chamber underground. And that's where I saw them. Hundreds of cocoons, suspended from the ceiling, each glowing faintly like an egg. Inside every cocoon was a human face, some sleeping, some screaming, some banging against the inside. And their movements were the same movements the Brainrots made upstairs. It hit me like a punch to the stomach. Every Brainrot had a human trapped inside. I stumbled back, horrified. A voice echoed behind me. You understand now. I turned. It was the dark-furred Brainrot. The truth. We were made, it said. Made to watch. Made to listen. Made to mimic. Mimic who? The Brainrot's eyes glowed brighter. Everyone. It walked slowly around me, leaving tiny wet footprints on the floor. We are not monsters. We are warnings. Warnings for what? The thing that copies us. I froze. What thing? The Brainrot tapped the wall of a cocoon gently. Inside, a man's face appeared. Terrified. Trapped. And then faded back into the glowing membrane. Brainrots are not the imitators, it whispered. We are the shields. My heart dropped into my stomach. The Brainrot looked up, body trembling, as if speaking the next part hurt it. The real creature copies humans. We copy the creature. I stared at it, mind spinning. Then what replaced me? One of you? The Brainrot shook its head. No. A pause. It replaced you first. We copied it second. My throat went dry. So the thing living my life isn't a Brainrot. No, it's something worse. But talk. The chamber suddenly shuddered. Dust fell from the ceiling. Every Brainrot froze. Every eye turned toward the tunnel behind me. Puh, it comes. It comes. The dark-furred one pushed against my leg urgently. You must not be here. Run. But run. The footsteps grew louder, echoing like someone walking on metal. My own voice echoed through the tunnel. Where are you? It was the fake me. The eater. The copier. The one wearing my face. Diving into shadows. Climbing walls. Slipping into cracks. I sprinted through the tunnel, heart pounding, lungs burning. The creature's footsteps grew faster. Closer. And its voice followed me. You can't leave, you know. You're unfinished. You belong to me. I climbed out of the basement and slammed the door. But before I could run farther, two hands grabbed my shoulders. The creature, my copy, standing an inch away, smiling. You forgot something, it whispered. What? It leaned closer, its entire face glitching into a wide, toothless grin. Then it spoke with a voice that wasn't mine anymore. Your place.